Hello students, I'm teaching you Python. In this video, I'll teach you some programs written in Python. So here are some programs. These are the programs. I'm writing some solution for you out of these programs and you will write rest of the programs. And if you are facing any problem, you can ask me telephonically. I'll give you solution. So here I begin.
Here is another program for you. In this program, let me write the question first. Write a program to input a number and check whether the given number is even or odd. So let's write the solution for this. N is equal to int input, enter any number. So n is a number which we will check that it is even or odd. So even numbers are the number which when we divide by 2, it will be completely divided by 2. This is even number. So let's divide it. If n mod 2 is equal to 0, means n when divided by 2, remainder is 0, it means it is even number. So print the number is even. Else means when we have divided n by 2, remainder is not 0, means this condition is false. If this condition is false, then it will go to else statement. Then we will print the number is odd. Let me run this program for you. Enter a number, say 12. The number is even. I'm writing this program again for you. Running this, press F5 to run the program. Enter a number, say 15. Number is odd. So here is one more program for you. This is Python shell. Open a new file. I'm writing question. Write a program to input numbers, two numbers and operator, and display the computed result. A is equal to int input, enter any number. So one number we have entered. Second number we will enter in B. So two numbers are entered. Now one operator is required. So OP is a variable in which I am entering one operator. Operator will be in the form of string and it can be plus, minus, multiply, divide, exponent, etc. If operator is equal to plus or minus or multiply or divide or exponent or integer division. So if this operator is any one out of all these, then we will do some operation. Otherwise we will print it is not a valid operator. So this condition is true. If operator is equal to plus, then C is equal to A plus B. Else if operator is equal to minus, then C is equal to A minus B. Else if operator is equal to multiply, then C is equal to A multiplied by B. Else if operator is equal to divide, then C is equal to A divided by B. Else if operator is equal to exponent, then C is equal to A raised to power B. Else if operator is equal to integer division, then C is equal to A divided by B. Print the result is C. Else print not a valid operator. Now see very carefully that this else statement is connected with this if statement. So see the indentation, you know the indentation rule, and this print statement is under this if, and this C is equal to A divided B, C is equal to A exponent B. All these statements are under else if. See the indentation, And this last print statement, if the first condition, that is this if condition, is false, then it will be printed not a valid operator. Otherwise it will calculate the operation in this else if statement and it will print here. Now let me run this program for you. Press F5 to run the program. Save it first. Enter any number, say 12. Enter one more number, say 3. Enter the operator. Let the operator is exponent, power. So 12 raised to power 3 is 1728. Let's run the program again. So input any number. Number is suppose 7. Divide by 3. So second number is 3. Operator is division. 7 divided by 3 is 2.3333. This is float division and this is integer division. The same value if I'll give in integer division, let me run this program for you again. Now I'm giving 7. Let's run this again. Press F5. Input is 7. Second number is 3. And now I'm giving integer division. 2. It should be 2.333. But in integer, decimal expansion is removed. So let me do one more program for you. In this program, we will check the characters. The question is, write a program to input a character and check for uppercase or lowercase or digit or any other special symbol. Now uppercase means capital letter, lowercase means small letters, and digit 0 to 9, and special symbols can be any like plus, minus, multiply, divide, at the rate, hash, dollar, modular, etc. So the solution is C is equal to input, enter any character. So you will take the character in the variable C. If C is greater than equal to A and less than equal to Z. So here I have used small a and small z. So it will give us print, it's a lowercase let. So here it is lowercase, and if it is between capital A and capital Z, so C is greater than equal to A and less than equal to Z. Here I am using capital A and capital Z. So it means it is a uppercase. So print, it's an uppercase character. Third one is, if C is greater than 0 and less than equal to 9. Equal to sign is compulsory so that it will cover 0 also. Greater than equal to 0 and less than equal to 9 means print, it's a digit. And else print, so if it is not a uppercase, not a lowercase, not a digit, then what are the things left? The only things left are special symbols. So let's run the program. Press F5 to run the program. Enter any character. I'm entering suppose D. It is an uppercase character. Let me run this program again for you. This time I'm entering say small r. It's a lowercase character. Run again. Say I'm entering 7. It's a digit. Again enter something else. Run this program. Say I'm entering hash. It's a special symbol. So you type this program, practice it. Thank you.
On the basis of this video, I have given you many questions, solved and unsolved programs. So you can solve unsolved program, and if you are facing any problem, you can ask me telephonically. In the next video, I'll teach you some more concepts and I'll keep giving you solved and unsolved programs also. Thank you.